Welcome back to a gorgeous afternoon here on the Gold Coast of Australia. You're watching the Quiksilver Pro, the opening event of the season for the World Surf League Championship Tour. This heat, we welcome back a legend of the sport, Owen Wright, returning to the Championship Tour after the injury he suffered at the Pipe Masters a long time ago now. Everyone's so happy in Australia, around the world, that Owen Wright's back to compete at the top 34 level. He's joined by Sebastian Zietz and rookie Ewing in pots. During the break, Seabass wound up for some big moves.
Yeah, well, that's what we expect from him. I mean, winning his maiden event last year at Margaret River, Seabass is coming into his own, finds himself back on tour, and well, fell off, got a shot back on, and I tell you what, he took full advantage of it. Surfs incredibly well, definitely relevant on the world stage. This guy is amazing talent in all kinds of conditions, and I tell you what, he is going to be jumping out of his skin right now, because why? This guy loves surfing waves like this.
Sebastian Zietz is the kind of athlete that you love to hear from, because he's always honest to kind of let you know about his life, how he's feeling.
Been one of the most memorable days of surfing I think I've ever seen.
As we get to see the man of the moment, Owen Wright, a massive float attempt. He can't hang on. Obviously that wasn't true, and he's here to contend for the Rookie of the Year race.
Yeah, I can't wait to see it.
Owen Wright now reaching off the lip for a solid backside snap. Classic Owen Wright form. Snap to wrap combination, belts it off the lip again. He's looking solid, making a big decision to come back to the tour this year, and he's in fine form. Stretches out the float. And that is a solid way to come back to 2017 on the Championship Tour. Nice and radical with speed, power, and flow. Let's see what he did here, Potts.
Yeah, you can see it's not one of the bigger waves, but this wave just kept giving, and O-Dog's got that beautiful backside snap, and what I love about it too is he's got that release on the back foot. You watch how he throws the board out the back of the wave, but then takes the pressure off the back foot, gets that drift, but then the speed to come around again and just tag it again and again. I mean, great surfing right there from Owen Wright. And as I said before, that was a difficult wave to surf, but Owen produced some huge turns on that, and that's going to be a great score.
And as these rookies find out quickly, the Rookie of the Year race starts now. It's never too early to talk about it, as we see Owen up again. Squares up vertically into a carve. Love that combination from snap to carves. Another searing cutback for Owen to keep that flow going. Ewing getting started. The Australians are on their feet. As Owen waits for the inside corner, Ethan is putting a lot of life into the wave behind him. Owen down, and now it's just the rookie from Stradbroke going for broke, and he'll get hung up and falls on the finish after what was looking like a brilliant start.
I love the support Owen's getting right now. Everyone knows the challenges that he's had and he's faced, and you know, just to get himself back to where he's at is just a phenomenal feat, and you know, the crowd are appreciating that. Guarantee the whole competitors area is literally on its feet when Owen stands up and takes off on these waves. Just clean, beautiful, smooth surfing. You know, it's what we grow to know from Owen Wright. You can hear the crowd loving every single bit that he's doing, and you know, quite rightly so. I mean, the injury that he sustained, you know, he could have quite easily not been able to surf at this level ever again, but here he is. Both Bede Durbridge and Owen Wright have come against the odds and are back on tour.
Really impressive to see Owen's last wave come through. A lot of big verticals. How about Ewing's start?
Oh, unbelievable. I mean, look at those 3 turns right there. Just got a little bit carried away through the inside, you know, just maybe had he tapped off just a little bit, but I'll tell you what, that's not the way this kid surfs. That's not how he's made it here. He's made it here by just flaring up, and watch this turn. A little bit of a mistake right here. Jam, throws a tail out, loses his balance and goes down, but the damage I reckon was already done. That's going to be a good score nonetheless.
Well, that was the style that everyone got so excited to see through the qualifying series. People unaware of Ewing globally got to witness it last season.
Well, this is what they're capable of doing, you know, Frederica Moraes. So obviously took his first win. Beautiful opening maneuver right there from Ethan. Jams it up through the lip again. Now watch this next turn. Big hacking turn right there. And again to 4 solid maneuvers from Ethan. Beautiful wraparound. Waiting for it to stand up, and just a little bit of a bobble at the end here. Just a little bit of a mistake. He pushed a little hard. Let's see what happened here. Boom, blew the tail out of that and goes down. 9.3, two 9.3s, two 9s, and an 8.5 for Ethan Ewing. He just capitalized on that. You know, I don't think he's going to leave it to chance ever again. You know, he's too good not to.
Now making a move is Owen Wright, trying to protect his lead out front because he has the rookie on his heels. A lot of work through the whitewater. Now going off the top, but he's going to get hung up. First priority now switches to Sebastian Zietz. Ethan Ewing to second with 10:25 to go. Owen Wright's just going to pick up a bonus now. Starts with a big wall, so he'll carve right through. Throws it up vertically, so he could recover from the fall in the last wave. 3 solid moves for Owen already. Former Rookie of the Year coils up, goes vertical under the lip, and now a rock and roll float on the back end to change gears. He's throwing variety. He's shown that he can recover from falls, and the whole Wright family's loving it, including last year's world champ Tyler cheering on her big bro.
So he's trying to back up a good score and trying to improve his situation. Let's have a look. Beautiful opening turn. I love the way he gets all the way back around and gets that low bottom turn that puts him just vertical. And again, bang, just throws a lot of spray out the back of the wave. Nice and low again off the bottom, off the top combo. Just seamless surfing from Owen Wright. Clean, beautiful maneuvers here. And a nice little float. So Owen on a bit of a tear, and I reckon this is going to be a keeper score for him.
I love how he's been setting up these big backside turns from carves to verticals. It's been classic to watch.
Yeah, absolutely. Look how low he gets off the bottom, and it just puts him in such a good position. See how he just takes his time off the bottom too. There's no rush, you know. It's he just seems like he's got so much time to get himself in position and really tag it.
Now we're going to see the comeback wave for Zietz. Pulls right into the barrel, still driving. He comes flying out. Surfer from the island of Kauai now working on a double up section. Got the barrel to start, and he's hoping for a huge inside track. Now running after it. Little setup turn. It's starting to open up quickly, hacking it off the roof. He'll step on the whitewater, but he runs out of steam. Next wave will catch up with Ethan Ewing. A solid rookie out of Stradbrook, just putting together some big, stylish carves. Already has a 9-1-0, and this is just his second strike in the matchup. Now cleaning up this inside bowl. Clean surfing under the lip, blows the tail out for a little explosion on the finish, but he won't come down with it.
Little mistakes like that, I suppose, you know, going for it a little bit too much at the end. I mean, I love the fact he's going for it, don't get me wrong, but...
Remember, Seabass got barreled. His last score is about to come through. Let's watch it again.
Yeah, nice little tube ride. Comes out nice and clean, beautiful wrapping turn. And you can see just a little bit of downtime right here, waiting for this wave to stand up through that inside section. Beautiful double up, just about to happen. You can see, you can know that it's down through that little marley section. Clean little turn right here, nice vertical bang through the lip. Didn't quite connect on that turn then, decides to kick out, so didn't quite connect that inside section like I thought he would. Ethan Ewing, bang through the lip. Just looks nice and free, doesn't he, Joe? Just smooth, clean, there's no nerves whatsoever. He's on the big stage and he's surfing like he absolutely belongs, that's for sure. Scores dropping for that last wave, not quite enough to put him in the lead, but I'm very impressed with the approach so far from Ethan Ewing. Boom, beautiful turn at the end there, and then just goes for a little bit too much at the end, comes unglued, and a score dropped for him. And no one more so than Tyler.
Now back to action here with Owen Wright. Live action starts with a big, lengthy rooftop float on a sizable wave out the back. Next turn, a big carve, and now it's starting to go off speed. He'll hang into the whitewater. It's already growing into a solid section. He swings through it, now lining the lip to hit, under the lip hook for Owen Wright, and a whole lot of more room to move. Looking to replace one of his 8s, and with that range, he's extending over the whitewater, but keeping that pace and perfect positioning in the pocket. What a way to finish off your heated snapper rocks with a solid set wave all the way down the beach. He'll turn around to see Seabass on the answer. Unfortunately for Sebastian, he can't win this heat since he needs 2 new scores, but he's lucky enough to get a wave at snapper rocks all to himself. We'll see what he has in store for us in round 2. Sebastian just cruising through this inside. It's not giving him a whole lot to work with. Still stalling, wrapping his way through. Wants this thing to get a nice pocket to work with. Snaps it hard off the top, thinking barrel, but now he's going to go off the bottom. Throw tail, ends up getting hung up, and he's down.
Yeah, just kind of caught in between 2 maneuvers right there. 20 seconds to go.
Owen Wright's last wave, a 7.43, doesn't factor in. He also threw away a 6.27, scoring a couple of high 8s. He's back on tour, showcasing his talent after a year hiatus due to his injury at pipe. We could put Owen Wright immediately into the world title conversation.